Very good. We are going to go over it again today, just like we did last time. It's going to be very similar, but a different slime. Excellent. We're going to get started. Hopefully, you should have your checklist, right?
Yep.
Excellent. So let's put it in front of us. Now, I'm also in my protective, messy clothes. You saw my apron earlier, right? So I wear an apron to keep my clothes clean. I have pins on them and stuff to remind you of my name. So I check that off. Now, do all of you, I want all of you to show me that you have some kind of a paper towel or rag nearby to help clean up. Can you show me that? Rag, just in case it gets messy. This is the mess this lesson makes. This is important to know. Make sure you protect your clothes and your workspace. Okay, so check that off. Now, I also have soap in my bathroom. Okay, that's to keep things clean. You're gonna want that when you wanna wash your hands, okay? Your hands might get colored by this lesson, okay? I'm just telling you right now. When we're in the classroom at schools, we often give out gloves, but right now gloves are in short supply, so we're not doing that right now. You have some vinegar available that can sometimes help you out. Don't worry if you don't. Okay, now the other thing you're gonna want is a 1/4 cup of water. I have a large thing of water here, all right? Okay, so you're gonna see, okay, I want everyone to find the funnel on their checklist and check that off because you should have a funnel. Some of you have giant funnels, some of you have these collapsible funnels. Do you have your funnels? Very good. All right, we're gonna check that off our checklist. Are you guys checking these things off on your checklist? It's very important.
I already have everything checked off.
Physically, Sammy, of course you did. You already checked it off. Very good.
If it's messy for you, then say
Everyone have their funnels? Good, I think I saw them. Now, you should also have a balloon.
Yeah.
I don't have a balloon. I'm curious
Everyone
why
have a
we have a
balloon?
balloon.
I got a
I'll find that out later.
And then
Now,
she's not going.
I send you all my favorite balloons. So my rule in the classroom is, and I want you guys to be careful because we have a virus going around right now. My rule in the classroom with balloons is if you blow it up, I don't touch it. Now, I'm not there, so I'm not gonna touch it. But keep in mind that putting your mouth on a balloon and asking someone else to tie the knot could make them sick. Now, most of you guys are home right now, right? So you have family members that you're already living with, so it's not a big deal. But I want you to think about it when you go outside, okay? Look at Abby, she's blowing up that big balloon. We aren't going to actually be blowing them up, but if you find fun in it right now, that's okay. But keep in mind, we don't want to put a hole in these balloons because these are the only balloons you have, right? Abby, your timing is perfect. So you can check that off your list, right? You have a balloon. Now, does everyone have a stir stick?
Yes.
Just like this?
And if I want, I have a balloon.
Ah, see, Sammy also has a spoon. Yes. You may upgrade to a home spoon if you want. The ingredients we're using today are technically food. I wouldn't eat them in combination. We're putting them together, but they're not going to hurt anything in your kitchen if they touch it, okay? Does everyone understand?
Yes, because they know it's just cornstarch.
I just see a bunch of balloons blowing up sometimes. Like, it's not happening right now, but there was a row of people with 3 balloons all blown up. So it would look like I was just talking to a bunch of balloons. It was kind of funny. I'm going to blow up my balloons so you can see what it looks like. I sent you tie-dye balloons. Aren't these the coolest balloons you've ever seen?
Cool. I like it. You know, like
And they
how the
make
top
fart
is.
noises. Does everything come down to fart noises? It just might. Okay, so you have your balloon, you have your stir stick. Now, you should have a container that looks like this. Sealed with a lid.
I already opened it.
It's okay if you did.
I don't want to open it.
This is cornstarch. Do you see it? It's cornstarch. All right. Cornstarch is often used in cooking as a thickener. All right, we're gonna leave that closed for just a second, okay? But it's cornstarch, so you can check that off your list. There should be a half a cup in that container. And what else did you guys get today? Glitter! Right?
Very fine glitter.
Very fine glitter, yes. Here's my glitter, right? And I'm going to show you my glitter under the microscope, because who doesn't love
It's
glitter?
green.
I know, I love glitter. Look at all the glitter.
And having pink.
I hate glitter.
I just love
I've got
glitter.
my other favorite color.
Can't believe we're making slime
Yeah,
without activator.
my second favorite color.
What is activator?
This is a different slime, Ashton. That's a good question. But yes, nice glitter show there, Eva. Ew, glitter, yay! Okay. And then you're gonna have this colored chalk.
That how we're gonna dye our
Yeah.
It
black
is.
slime.
So you can always dye this slime that we're making right now, because you probably have most of these ingredients at home. You can always use food coloring, okay? It totally works. But I kept getting complaints from parents when I do that, because it doesn't bind like it does to slime. And so people's hands would change colors when they played with it without gloves. So, keep that in mind, okay? This chalk powder, this colors hands less. It's tough to make an oobleck that doesn't steep color at least a little bit. All
I
right,
really like
it's
this
not
one.
something that uses an activator like Ashlyn was so sure to point out. This is a different kind of slime. This is an older kind of slime, right?
I like
I really
Right.
like the color.
Ow.
I'm going to carefully open my cornstarch. Go ahead and take a look at this. If you need my attention, if you need me to look at you or answer you, I want you to wave at the camera. This will help me see if you need help, because I've muted everyone, so I'm not going to hear you. Kylie, was that you waving? Okay, just checking. So this is your cornstarch. Can I say corn right? Probably, hopefully. This is your cornstarch. I can't even fake saying it that way again. Cornstarch. This is cornstarch. You're going to use cornstarch. Why am I saying this a lot? You have your checklist. This is a really great slime to make again and again at home. This starch, okay, this slime will die. What does that mean? Mostly it means it's going to get like some it'll get some microbes in it, and it might go bad. So you're going to throw this out one day. But if you throw out what's in it, clean it out, you can then use the container to make more oobleck. We're going to open this very carefully. Notice I'm rotating around the top of the lid very slowly to open this, instead of like a giant, big, fast opening. There we are, nice and open. I'm tapping the lid so that the extra falls off. Very good. And you can see I've already kind of made a mess. Told you this one was messy. No permanent messes, okay? This is not permanent mess. This is food mess that will wipe up with a sponge beautifully. Did you just snort some, Kylie? Did it get in your nose? So be careful. It will kind of powder. You can kind of see it, right? See how it powders? I'm going to do that again. Watch the powder. All right, it can make a powder and it'll clean right up, but you don't want to like put your face in it, okay? So we have, does everyone have their cornstarch? I see everyone with their cornstarch and their stir stick, right? The first thing we're going to do is take our powder, right? And put that in there. If you have extra food coloring, you may go ahead and put it in. I have green because I kind of love green. It might be my favorite color. I don't know. I keep going between it and purple. Purple is amazing. I keep buying everything in purple. Abby, do you have a question? Okay, hold on. What is your question, Abby?
Do we put on our glitter too?
You can, if you want, or you can take it a little slower.
Oh, wait a little slower, hon. Wait for her.
All right, and John, you appear to have a question.
Yes.
What is your question, John?
Do we put this stuff in?
Yes, it is chalk powder. It's called holy powder because they use it in festivals in India. Hold on, Ashlyn, I see you have a question. So it's just chalk, and it's safe for you to touch and to kind of have it on your skin. People throw it at each other. It's just chalk. All right, and Ashlyn, what is your question?
Can we stir now?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see me stirring? I'm sorry, I should have said that. Yes, please begin stirring right now. Very good question, Ashlyn. See, that's why I like having you guys on these videos, is you ask really good questions. I love questions.
You don't want.
So keep stirring, and you're gonna come up with an even color. This is my glitter. Now I'm using green glitter and green powder because I love green, and I got to put this together. Can you see? Green funnel, green glitter, green coloring. I know, I'm just so predictable. Purple's good too. I don't know, I'm so torn. I think right now I favor green because it's springtime and it's sunny out, so I got to go for a walk. I want you to go ahead and stir in your glitter. Stir it just like this. See? And you're not going to see it super well in this slime, but it's still fun. Now look, see how those little white clumps? That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly mixed in. Okay, next you're going to take that quarter cup, and I want you to add it just one container at a time, all right, to your powdered mixture here. You're going to just take one container at a time of the water. Abby, you have a question?
Yep.
What's your question?
I don't know what you mean.
So do you have a quarter cup of water in front of you?
Yeah, right here.
Excellent. Is there water in it?
No.
Do you have water?
Yeah.
You have water, yay. So I want you to put the water in the cup. Very good.
Why?
So industrious. Nicely done. I'm very proud of you, Abby. Look at
Up
that.
to the top.
To the top, if it's a quarter cup.
Is it 1/4?
1/4. Yes, very good.
Can I dump the whole thing in?
No, let's do this slowly. It's easier to mix slowly. So you're going to take this little cup.
What little cup? You never gave me a little cup.
So did you see the cup that your powders came in, or the cup that your glitter came in?
Yeah.
I want you to scoop that into your water.
But I got glitter in my water.
That's okay. It means you'll end up with more glitter in your oobleck.
Okay, but do I put it in now? This?
Yes, now put that in. It's about 1 tablespoon.
The whole
And then
thing?
mix. So I put that 1 tablespoon. I'm going to start mix, and you're going to start feeling it get hard. Okay. See how it's getting
What
to
do black slime look like?
well, we're going to find out. Keep watching.
What
Look
do
and
we
see how it's
use
dark.
for?
Is it hard to mix, but it looks like water?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Mine
Yes.
isn't mixing, it's just water.
So keep mixing. That's okay. And you should be doing this, not mom. Why is mom doing it?
Show her your arm.
I'm a cast.
Yes. All right. So I want you to go ahead and mix it. Yes, it's going to be weird, okay? See this consistency? I'm going to put it under the microscope so you can see it a bit better.
It's nothing. It's just.
Keep mixing, okay? See how this is moving like water?
Yeah.
Keep mixing. You have to dig down hard. This is a hard one
What
to
is
mix.
this for then?
You've done this one before? Maybe. So it's hard to, right? If you hit it heavy, I want you to see, if you stab it really hard, it's hard to mix. If you mix it slowly, it's easy to mix. This is the unique properties. These are the unique properties of
Are we putting more
Oobleck.
water in?
You will, yes. Go ahead and put another scoopful of water in. See how it looks like water? Keep mixing. This slime requires a lot of mixing.
Miss Amber,
Yes,
do we put the water in now?
yes. Go ahead and put another cup of water in.
Excuse me, mine's just water.
Yes, keep mixing. It's very hard, okay? This one's a hard one to mix, but you mix slowly. See how I'm mixing slowly?
Before it was hard, but then it got watery.
Yes, that's Oobleck. This is a different kind of slime. This is not your traditional glue slime.
So just keep stirring in the middle of it.
Yes, keep stirring and it will come together.
Okay.
Mommy, it's water.
Bonnie, she just said keep stirring, my love. Go stir.
Yes, keep stirring. Keep stirring.
Keep stirring.
Do you see how mine is coming together? I think I have 3 cups of the water in it right now. Some of it's still dry and you can see that, but some of it's liquidy and you can see that. But when you pull it up and break it, it breaks even though it's liquid. How weird. So I'm mixing, but I still have powder over here. And then I have this weird liquid looking thing, but it's very hard. So if you hit it really hard with your fingers or your stir stick, it doesn't go through. If you press slowly, you'll find it does. This is another non-Newtonian fluid. All right, I'm about to put my 4th cup of water in.
Wait, do we put our 3rd cup?
Go for it.
Okay.
So you can see it pours like water and it moves like water and it pours like water, like I just poured water all over my table.
Yeah.
It does look like water, right? But if you hit it, all right, I'm gonna take your finger.
When we
And hit it really hard. And
Okay.
notice that it hits something hard before it hits the bottom.
No, it hits the bottom. It's water. I don't know what we did wrong.
It's water.
It's not working.
So
No.
stick your finger in it and does it drip off your finger like this?
No, I don't think so. What are we doing wrong? No.
Check the bottom of your container and make sure there's no white visible down there.
Nope. No white visible.
Did you add the water slowly?
Yes, we put a cup and mixed it.
I wasn't around for
Well,
that, so I don't know.
I put a cup of water and then I mixed it for like a minute. Then I put a cup of water, then I mixed it.
This water's a beautiful color. I have to say, it is beautiful.
I know, but I want the slime.
Can we add something to it to make it?
More cornstarch. I
Corn
suspect you might need more cornstarch. That's why we added it a little cup at a time. All right, does everyone have something that looks like water, but still drips weird? No? All right, John, show me what you have.
How much cornstarch should we add in?
Add it in a tablespoon at a time.
Okay.
Slowly dripping.
Yes, it should. So I'm gonna show you, like it drips, right? But it looks like water. And then hit it hard with your finger. So the more violent the action you give it, the harder it is. The slower the action you give it,
Miss
and you kind
Amber,
it doesn't quite act the way you think it does. Yes, Abby.
mine doesn't know it's water.
You put too
It
much
does
water
look, does
in
it look like water? Yes. And it moves like it when you roll it, right?
Yep.
But you can pick it up and it moves kind of like slime. Do you see that? And then if you pick it up fast, it breaks. So violent action, this is the non-Newtonian part. Violent action breaks it and makes it act
Can't track.
more like a solid or a powder. Smooth, slow action.
What's a non-Newtonian slime?
What's a non-Newtonian slime? So a non-Newtonian fluid is a fluid that doesn't behave
Yeah.
like we expect a fluid to behave. So do you expect
That's it.
a fluid to have a surface on it that you can hit?
No.
Does this?
Yeah.
You hit it?
No, that's not how it should be.
Right, that's not how it should be, right? But when your oobleck is nicely balanced, do you expect a liquid to break when you lift it like that?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know.
You expect it to kind of drip on your hands, right? So this does not have an activator like the other slimes. Okay, it will not have a shelf life. It will only last a few days. But this is a slime you can usually make at home with whatever you have lying around. Great demonstration there, Kylie. See how it's dripping from your fingers? Isn't it wonderful and gross? But you can also pick it up in a clump and then it drips, right? You see that?
Mrs. Amber, what do we do with the balloon and the funnel?
I thought you'd never ask, Miss Abby. Here's a really hard step we're gonna do. I want you to take your funnel. Yes, and some people have already figured this out. And I want you to put a nice view on that funnel, Sammy. All right, funnel, right? We can look down the funnel. Can you see me? Look down the funnel. Woo! Okay, and we're going to attach your balloon to the funnel. Whoop, if it sticks, you know, if. All right, a couple people have it already. And you want to hold it like this. Hold it so that the funnel and balloon are both held at the same time.
And then put your oobleck in it?
And then we're gonna put our oobleck in it, yes. Now the funnel helps us pour this liquid very carefully. You're gonna wanna pour it slowly, not too fast, remember, because it acts weird. Hold it carefully. If you don't hold the balloon to the funnel, the balloon is gonna fall off the funnel. You don't have to put it all in, but you wanna put some. And pour it slowly. Remember I said slowly? And then if you have to press it down with your finger, do that.
It won't go in my balloon.
All right, start pressing it down the hole. And how many of you have a little stress right now?
Yes.
Yes, yes. I know a lot of us are stressed. So what we're actually making right now, it's a great way to use Oobleck, but because of that properties where we hit it and it's hard, right? And we press on it slowly and it's soft, we're turning it into a stress ball right now. If you want to reserve some Oobleck to play with, do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of mine in my balloon.
Same.
Whoop, I started pouring too fast. Now I have to press it in with my finger. Remember, if it gets stuck as you work along, press it down with your finger.
You said we needed soap for this. Why do we need soap?
To wash your hands, one. And then two, one of my worries, if you're keeping your Oobleck out, okay, and you're not putting it all in the balloon, you want to put either vinegar or soap, just a little bit into your Oobleck, and that will keep mold and bacteria from growing in it longer. It will eventually happen, but those things kind of help kill off microorganisms. So, or they create hostile living environments for viruses and bacteria and mold. So
Do we tie the balloon now?
now we tie, well, you want to make sure you get all the air out. Ooh, my balloon just pooped on me a little bit. So you want to make sure you get all the air out of it that you can, okay? And then you're going to tie a knot. And I want you to watch me. Everyone, pause for a minute. I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to show you how. If this is too hard for you, ask for an adult, but I want you to at least try yourself first, okay? We're going to take our two fingers. We're going to wrap it around our two fingers, and then we're going to tuck it between our two fingers.
What?
I know, magic, right? I'll do it again. Balloon,
Yeah.
two fingers. Your balloon should be in front of your fingers. Very good. And I want you to stretch it, pinch it and stretch it.
Mommy, I need you.
Pinch it and stretch it. And then wrap it around your fingers.
Yeah.
And then I want you to tuck it between your two fingers. See how it's stretched right here? And then you pull on it. And then you have a knot. And a stress ball. Once you have tied off your balloon, it is important to clean up your mess. This is not something we leave for mom or dad or grandma to do. Understood? We clean up our messes. So you guys see my mess?
Yes, it is really big.
Like, I'm going to tell Mel, Mel's watching this. Mel now edits my videos. Mel, you should show people this at the beginning so that, you know, they understand how much mess this lesson makes. This is the mess this lesson makes. This is important to know. Make sure you protect your clothes and your workspace. Notice I put out paper on my messy table.
Well, at least I'm going to be wearing these clothes every 8 or day.
It will wash, okay? But
Yeah.
that's why you wear messy clothes.
Like it just comes off with water.
All right, what did you guys think of this lesson?
Messy.
Messy?
Messy lesson.
Is that a good thing?
Stop, please stop. I'm still making a mess here. Please don't
Got it.
make another mess.
All right, so what did we make today?
Oobleck.
I have no idea. I forgot what it's called.
Oobleck.
Stress ball.
And a stress ball, right? Are we stressed right now?
Nope.
No.
No.
Art is calm and nice.
Art is calm and nice. It is.
Yes.
Does anyone know what Oobleck was named for?
Mess is over here and all.
No.
Getting it all over me.
What was
Does
it?
no one know?
What was it name?
There's a character, well, Dr. Seuss named it in one of his books.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Did you know that? Oobleck is a Dr. Seuss substance. And what's the name that we call it? What was that big word?
I don't know.
Oobleck.
Oobleck. Okay, you're close. That's what we named it. What was the properties when it acts like sometimes a fluid and sometimes a solid or a powder?
Non-Newtonian.
Very nice, Kylie. Yes, non-Newtonian. And we discovered today with John's help that you can add a little gluten-free flour when you don't have cornstarch to thicken that up a bit. It's very, very important to add your water slowly to your oobleck so that it's, if you don't get too much water in it. Fortunately, the water does evaporate, so like in a couple hours or a day or so, you would be able to play with it again. And if it does dry out, you can rehydrate it with a lot of grinding motion.
Yeah, like when I was trying to get it in the balloon, it was hardening up, and I'm like, how dare you?
Yes, that happens.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't have to leave till 5.
Yeah, so we can say bye now. Bye, everyone. If you don't want to hang out to learn about summer camps, I'll keep answering questions about the possibility of summer camps if you're interested.
Okay.
But bye, everyone who doesn't have questions.
You're like, bye.
Bye.